Welcome everyone. Welcome to another day of Be Agile Scrum. And today we have entered in week 3. But before we begin, let me ask anyone here for the first time. This is your day one. You are attending with us live. Anyone here? This is your day one.
Hi Gaurav, I'm Misha. It's my day one. Yes.
Okay. What you said your name. So could you please introduce yourself? Like, what's your name, from where you are connecting, your educational background, and any any sort of experience if you have.
Hey, hi. Yeah. Yes. My name is Naga Naimisha, and I am from Chicago.
Mhm,
I do have previous experience in IT service desk back in India for 4.5 years,
mhm.
and I have completed my BTech in electronics and communication engineering.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Naga, for sharing that. Welcome to Guru Schools. Anyone
Thank
else? Yeah, anyone
Yes,
else?
Gaurav. Yes,
Yeah,
Gaurav, me as well.
could you please
Hi,
introduce
so
as well?
myself, Tir Patel. Nice to see you all, guys. I'm based from Toronto, Canada, and I did my engineering in civil, and I have no such experience for now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing that. Welcome to Guru Schools. So, guys, those who have just now joined, so it is your day one. Quick information for you. Mandatorily, please watch the day one as if you are attending them live, because that defines the context and how we go ahead with the classes. That's number one. Number two, the moment you sign in here, you find that your HR sends you NDC form that you need to sign it back and send back to your HR. If you have not done yet, please do that, because that is quite mandatory as a part of commitment from your end, because this track is completely for those who want to get placed faster, and not for those who are intending to join these classes for the training purpose only. So with this instruction, so let's get started with the of uh, guidelines. Guidelines are code of honor, and that's a deal between you and you, I would say, because there you understand and promise that what all you need to take to walk the path towards a gating place. The very first one that says that you need to be on time, show up live, because Agile is full of ceremony and that demands you to show up live more than remote. If you can show up always live, and post COVID, it has mandatorily, okay, even if you are not offline, at least on remote, can you show up live, but be on time, remain punctual, and highly committed. And in case you are not a practitioner, I would highly recommend that take this training as a project itself and practice it here, and that let you practice it once you get placed further. So why? Because it is one universal law as well that says that how you do anything is how you do everything. Second, because you chose to learn despite various background as well. Many of you have past experiences too, but still you chose to learn, and that makes you student. But we want you not to be student. We want you to be the full stack student. Full stack student who does all the assignments given, do self research, repeat what they learn. And third, while you do so, it's quite easy to hit the success. You need to take the full responsibility of that. But when you don't, you hit failure. You need to take full responsibility of that as well. Success when you complete what you start, and when you don't, it's quite easy to reach here to failure. So you need to acknowledge it, you need to embrace it, you need to accept it, and then you will find you can go back and correct it, and then you will realize it was not a failure, it became trail to the success. But to do so, it really requires a concrete mindset. The very first one is coming from lean management. Like Agile, we have lean methodology, mainly inspired from Toyota in automobile industry. Talks more about Kaizen, means continuous improvement, and For that, you need to have the learning mindset. More learning minded you will become, you will find yourself growing more positive minded you will become, you will find yourself growing more complaint free in a way that you can handle any project as a product owner, even in a stringent timeline, and deliver even with the lack of resources. More you can do that, you will find yourself so more in gratitude. More gratitude minded you will become, it will lead you to the highest level of productivity. How I'll tell you, the fifth code of honor that says that remember, when you need to inculcate such kind of a performance, you need to start your day with the highest level of receptivity. And to acquire that, I generally recommend a complimentary audio training for you all to go through, and that comes with the 30 days challenge. So this is a not mandatory, this is a recommendation. The way it impacts your every outcome in a very positive manner every single day, provided you embrace this 30 days challenge. That is a listening audio program while you walk or jog. That time you just plug in your ear in 2x mode. This 40 minutes recording can be finished just within 20 minutes max, and you will be amazed to see how towards the end of the day, how it has impacted your every single outcome of the activities in a very positive manner. Only the catch with this challenge is that once you start, and in case you break it in between, you need to start one more time again from day one. So in case you think that you can participate in this challenge, DM me as a 30 DC and I will provide you the link of it. Again, I say this is the recommendation, highly recommended from me, but not mandatory from Guru Schools. The second one, remember golden quadrant of learning, you need to acquire what is anchor, what is declaration. I have already shared with you. And once you utilize declaration with the anchor and then take a deep dive into deep learning, because you are learning technical stuff, and then after 24 hours, use pen and paper to draw. How you can draw that? You can utilize this, in a simple like mind map and all. So, or the way you want to scribe, just go ahead and draw it. And when you draw it, flaunt it back when you summarize it in a way that 5 years old can understand. And you will be amazed to see this summary when you are posting back into the same WhatsApp group where we all are connected. You will be amazed to see you will be amazed to see how you are progressing. You will be able to admire your own progress. Okay, so that for that reason, and this summary should not be more than 3 minutes max and minimum 90 seconds. So that you need to remember. So we will start with this, and this entire framework is called as golden quadrant of learning. So let's start with declaration with anchor. What is going to be the anchor? I will just count 1, 2, 3 and clap. That's gonna be self high five. You are going to do that after me. And then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to read out the selected statement on your screen, and you are going to repeat after me. So can you all see the selected statement on your screen, everyone?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So let's do it together. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat. I'm a quick learner.
I am
I
a
am
quick
a
learner.
quick learner.
What others can learn and master,
What
What
others
others
can
can learn
learn
and
and
master.
master,
I too can do that.
I do.
I
I
too
too
can
can do
do
that.
that.
One more time with this new statement. 1, 2, 3 and clap and repeat. Because I'm a quick learner,
Because
Because
I'm a
I'm
quick
a quick
learner.
learner,
today's learning is going to be
today's
Today's learning
today's
is going to
learning
be
is going to be
super duper easy to me.
super
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 duper.
duper easy
duper
to
easy
me.
to me.
Yes, it is going to be because you said so. And in case you could not, many of you could not participate, you found it bit awkward. Remember the sixth code of honor that asks you to be the giver. So keeping ego away, giving ego away on the path of learning, that keeps you more spiritually grounded on the path of growth. When I say spiritually grounded, it means your happiness level increases. Happiness is today's new productivity, and that's the demand of the corporate. And it is said that when you want more of, you must start giving away the portion of that. And I'm sure that you are not here just for the learning, but of course for the of course, for to get place once you start, once you know the entire track or entire knowledge of the subject for which position you are going to get placed and earn more out of it. And when you can have more earning out of it, it is said that, to get more, you start you need to gain more, you should start giving away the portion of that. And for that very reason, I highly recommend each one of you to start giving away the portion of your earning, if in case you are already earning in some of the charity wherever you believe in, or in case you are not earning, can you have an intent of giving away, that is 5% of 10% of your earning in the causes wherever you believe in. That could be donating into any old age home or orphanages, or feeding hungry children, or just donate into any kind of causes, like even you can donate to churches, mosque, gurudwara or temple. Why? Because when you give, you grow. When you receive, you may survive. And I'm sure that you're not here for survival, but for the growth. And while you do so, while you give away, remember to appreciate what you do, what others do for you. And even it does not seems like it is coming back to you as a part of the universal law that what goes around comes around. Remember to still continue to do so, because what you appreciate appreciates you back. And days how we are going to remain connected, a quick reminder: Sunday technical session 10 p.m. EST. Second, again we are going to meet on Monday at 10 p.m. EST. Tuesday, you must mandatorily attend RRP session, because that's the gateway of placement that strengthens first visibility, credibility, and thereby your marketability. Wednesday, you must do the assignment, that be it said or unsaid. Unsaid assignments are sending back the summary, and said assignment, like many of you come back with the Trello, iScrum, and what else? Jira's summary. I gave you as a part of a said assignment. You are doing it. Many are yet to complete them. So those become the part of a said assignment. And unsaid assignment, like you all are sending me in the group, the summaries, those are the unsaid assignments. So kindly continue to do after each session. And Thursday, again, you need to repeat the RRP session, because you know the drill. It strengthens your visibility, credibility, and thereby the marketability. Friday, you need to complete the assignment again from the learning of the Monday. And Saturday, you can choose to either relax, do your own research, repeat whatever you have learned, and prepare any question that you want to answer on the next technical session, that is on Sunday. So this is how we are going to abide by. So do we all one more time agree to abide by with these for the next week? Unmute yourself and say yes if you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
so much for your quick confirmation.
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue further and from where we had left off. So who remember where did we leave last time? What exactly we were learning? Who remember that? Okay.
Scrum value, Scrum
Scrum
value.
value.
Benefits of Agile and benefits of Scrum.
Yeah, benefits of Agile. Absolutely, absolutely, you are right. So we will be going ahead with the after benefits of Agile. A quick reminder to all those. By the way, one quick question I wanted to ask for those who just joined, Naga and Tirth. By any chance, have you gone through day one's recording?
Yes, I had gone through it.
Okay.
the day
What
one.
about? Thank you, Naga.
Uh,
What about you, Tirth?
Sir, I've finished first three lectures, but I'm missing the last one. I've not done the
Okay.
last one.
Not a problem, but my question was only for day one, so you have completed that. I'm good with that. Thank you so much
Yes, sir.
for, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. Let's continue further. And from benefits of Agile, we are going to look at one more time to the Agile Manifesto. Okay, so what exactly Agile Manifesto? So it is backed by how many values?
4.
4 values. And how many principles?
12
12.
principles.
12. 12.
12 principles. So I think 12 principles we have seen already, right? Yes or
Yes.
no? Yeah.
Yes.
Look at one more time with the 4 values. I want 4 different people to read these 4 lines. Very, very important for me,
Okay.
one by one.
Individuals and
interactions
interactions over
and tools.
process and tools.
Second new person.
Working software over comprehensive documentation.
Customer collaboration over contract negotiation.
Responding to change over following a plan.
Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for reading this out for me. So the very first one is quite important. It says that individuals and interaction over processes and tools. Can someone, any person, attempt to, describe this for me? I mean, what do you exactly understand in individuals and interaction over processes and tools? What exactly here it means? Who can attempt?
It means like
Not
interaction. It means like interaction is better than showing up the process and tools uh, in the project. Like more
okay.
of interactions with the individuals and interactions it's more important than go through in the process and tools.
Okay, thank you so much for attempting. So yeah, so in a layman term, if I can say to you this, that say for example, this is a training going on, consider training itself as a project, I keep on saying as of now. So our objective over here when we start to complete the training. Yes or no, everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Do you all agree with this? Complete the training for now from my end.
Yes.
Yeah, being a
Yes,
trainer.
yes.
So imagine tomorrow and what mode we are using, where we are conducting this training, on what platform?
Zoom.
Zoom. Okay. So tomorrow if Zoom somehow doesn't work, uh, do we have any alternative for that?
Yes.
Yes, we can have the alternative. Okay, we can go using Microsoft Teams, Google Meet. I can just bunch you up in one small Facebook group. There I can go live and there I can teach. Okay, so is it possible? We have the alternative for the tools. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Now it says that event tools, and we have defined a process that it has to be only on Monday and Sunday. What if some Monday and Sunday we are going to miss it? Okay, we won't have class, like some of you travel to India and so process says that you come here, attend live, but what if some process doesn't work? Will it still block the entire training?
No.
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 I'm if days don't work, can I choose another day?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
It says that okay, sometime you miss the live session, but still you can catch up on the session what you have missed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
by going through
Yeah.
the recording. So
Yeah.
process can be also tweaked. Tools can be also changed. So process and tools are okay, are changeable. That's the reason it is not mandatory. What is mandatory is interacting with each one of you. When you are sending me WhatsApp summary, it means that from your end you are interacting with me. Okay,
Yes.
and here uh, when I am explaining you all, I'm just going through it. Just am I reading them out or am I asking each one of you whether you are getting it or not? Am I taking the feedback from you, right?
Yes.
Making sure that you are understanding.
Yes.
Likewise, Agile wants you, each one of you, like you are in Agile, every one of you are given importance. Okay, so it's about individuals and interacting with them. Okay, just not shooting the email. I have asked him something and I'm waiting because his response did not come. Did you go back interact with that person? Okay, if Agile does not encourage you to just send out email and sit back until they respond over the email. No, identify the different modes to get or extract your own response. Okay, Agile does not encourage that you send out email and sit back, because this has become the mentality the moment the importance of conversation took place in the non-agile world. If you say the earlier days when email was introduced and people were working in a non-agile mode, what they used to do mostly in IT, the moment when it comes to work, they used to interact with email, and over the email they used to ask certain things, and they used to sit back day, 2, 3, uh, because the other recipient did not answer something, things did not used to move. Anyone have heard of experience of it or are aware of this? It used to happen earlier because things are not moving because you did not receive the response. Anyone had experience? Yes, no, guys? None of you have experienced
No.
such thing?
No, no,
Okay,
no.
okay, you have not experienced. So earlier it used to happen in the corporate. Okay, so I'm just sharing with you. So to avoid that, it may also happen with you because you are the moment you are getting placed. So first you tell me, anyone here who are still at work, you work,
No.
Sana, you work, right? Guys, tell me if you work, anyone. I know
Yes,
that
I'm
you,
writing.
okay, Patralika works. So
Yes.
Patralika, do you interact with the email wherever you work sometimes?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay. So, great. So, is it happen sometime when you send email, you wait for the response, and it may become delay sometime, or sometime you receive email, uh, uh, you did not respond, and other party continues to wait. Has it ever happened to you? Have you
Yes,
ever? Yeah.
yes,
It happens, okay?
yes.
So what Agile World says that waiting is not an option, okay? And thank you so much for answering me, Patralika.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
So as Patralika answered me, likewise, it happens in the non-agile world. People used to wait, okay, because things did not move from your end. That's the reason things did not move from my end. When I say things, it means that it could be the activities. Okay. And does it making sense whatever I'm sharing with you all? Are you getting it?
Yes.
Every, yeah.
Yes.
Anyone who is not understanding what I am trying to convey? Okay, everyone. So I'll take this silence that yes, everyone is understanding. So remember, in Agile world, it's not about that you are just setting up the process using some tools and you are not caring of the individuals and interacting with them. No, more you have to focus about individual. Individual could be the peers, individual could be your seniors, individuals could be your vendors, could be your customers as well. So you need to very much uh, be sure that you are interacting with them, you are giving them importance as well. Sometime if customer is there and they are willing to talk to you, you can't just simply say that you send out email and we'll see. Okay, you can take time out and you can see that what exactly the concern is, and then you can take action on that. And this message is especially for the future product owners and future business analysts because they face more of the customers. Okay, the second you read that comprehensive documentation, working software is important over comprehensive documentation. Imagine you have written a long Bible that things should work in that way, this way, and this is what we are expecting. And towards the end, when you deliver the software, it is not at all working. Will it make any sense, guys?
No.
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 No,
No.
because what is the use of this comprehensive documentation when it is not working your software, it is not letting your software work at all. So it's not important what you have written, it is important what is functioning. What is important, work is, sorry, what is important as a document is important or function is important?
Function.
Function
Function
is
is important.
important.
Function is important. Yeah. Likewise, and third, you see it says that customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Okay. So see, say for example, we have contract means you have some contract with your customer in IT world. They have given you some activities to perform. What do you want as a customer? What do you want as a vendor? This customer to come back to you for the new work when he wants to have at all a new work done, or you want it to go back and look for the new vendor. What you want most? The first one or second one? Second one is that going back somewhere else, and the first one is coming back to you for the new work. What do you want?
The first one.
First one, of course. Why? Because you collaborated with the customer. Customer liked your work, or customer liked your responses, customer liked your commitment. And if you are more towards the contract negotiation, because you said so like this, and because I would say that I'm not giving you some work because I have completed it before time. I'm not willing to give it to you because I had promised you for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks are not yet done. So I'm not going to give you, even though the work is complete. So why you are not going to give? Because I'm focusing towards the contract negotiation. But when you would like to collaborate customer, you will go ahead and simply say that, hey, your work is done well before time. Would you be more happier? Would you be happier to receive the work done by us? He would more agree. And what if the entire project gets delivered well before time? Will you be more recommended vendor or less recommended vendor?
More recommended.
More recommended. Why? Because you collaborated with them, you are thinking of them, you are helping them to come out of the solution using the project delivery. Because what is project is the kind of a problem that customer want to solve by taking your services. Okay, so does it make sense, guys? Third, why customer collaboration over contract negotiation? Yes.
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 Yeah. Anyone who did not understand this third one? Quite simple. Everyone should understand, I believe. Okay, all right. Now, the fourth one, responding to change over following a plan. Now, it becomes quite crucial for business analysts. See, we have a plan. We can continue to follow that. Okay, and customer comes back and says that, hey, because now AI has come up, and I don't want you to go back and include this and that. Can we still go a bit faster? Because I want to include some utility where whatever the voices go inside, it also uh, auto auto detects the language, and it gives the caption. Okay, can I will be spending more money, and can you give me such kind of stuff faster, instead of you working and detecting the entire conversation and then converting them into the caption? Can I have from you some such utility to be integrated in the software? I know it can be faster. You said that no, we had some plan. Kindly allow us to follow the plan. And you are quite adamant to follow the change, because he says that no, I want you to integrate such thing, because in the market such stuff are there with the AI. Means whatever I am talking to you right now, what exactly happens? The entire conversation gets summarized. Who said what? For what reason I say and what? So let me give you one example very, very soon. And for that, I am bringing it from my email, that how AI is functioning today and giving you more power. And let me go back to my email and try to pull that for you, because even in Zoom, whatever I am speaking, if it has one utility which is called as AI summary. How many of you have seen that? In the Zoom, we have called AI summary, one utility. Anyone has seen that?
Yes.
Okay.
I
Yes.
did.
Anusha has seen. Okay.
I did
So
see.
yes. Okay, you guys have seen, few of you have seen that. So what exactly happens is, the more you speak, more you use Zoom, there are chances you will find it. So just give me a second. I'm trying to find it out. Hmm, What is date today? Today is 24 June. I- okay. All right. So I'm going to resume. Okay. Now, whatever I spoke, meeting summary, I'm just showing you. Okay. So it got enabled. Can you all see that meeting summary of the bash this Agile Scrum
Yes.
B?
Yes.
It gives me the entire quick recap. The team emphasized the importance of their code, blah, blah, everything. Then next step was enroll in a 30 days challenge and participate, practice declaration with the anchors, he emphasizing code of honor with the growth mindset. Then he is telling me that doctor advocates for philanthropy and Scrum, and then team values and self-organizing team, organization emphasize agile mindset, sprint goals, time management. You see that did I have time to summarize in this way? No, it was the utility that worked for it. So Zoom was like a Zoom who decided to add value. So they had something which is called as AI companion or AI summary, that it gets enabled by default. And what I'm going to do is that uh, I'm stopping the screen share, putting it out from where you can find it out. And as a BAs or product owner, future product owner, you can utilize this as well. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to circle it out, that from where in Zoom you can find out, for those who are not aware of it. So I'm just going to put them into the chat. Allow me. And when you will see now in the chat window, there is one image that has occurred. So can you all go back and see the image in your chat? When you
Yes.
click onto that, there is one circled icon is given. So
Uh-huh.
it gets
Yes.
enabled in Zoom, and that's provide you the entire summary. Okay,
Okay.
using AI. So likewise, if you when you as a business analyst or product owner, you are interacting with the customer, and if this is enabled and sometime you want to have a quick minutes of meeting, it will saves you a lot of time. Okay, because most of the time you as a business analyst or product owner, you need to have the minutes of meeting to share back with the peers or share back to the seniors. Okay, so do you think it will be useful for you and saves a lot of time? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
of course, yes. So this utility you can always have as a business analyst, keeping in mind. So these became popular because responding to change was the important thing. And why you need to say yes to respond to those changes? Because it is not what you have followed as a part of plan. It is what when if you are not going to address this change, customer will for customer you will not be trustworthy person. Customer will not come back to you with the more and more work means and if you are not getting more and more work, what will happen? Who can tell me? If customer is not coming back to you, say for example, you had same attitude with the all the customers, as a vendor, you are not able to respond to those changes which has been asked, and you said those no, we are going to follow those plans only. So what will happen? Who can tell me?
So we
They
will
will
Might
lose
lose
the
lose the
project.
customer
vendor.
when find somebody.
Can you one more time repeat, please?
We will lose the project.
We will lose the project, and what will happen further after
We
you
will
lose?
lose the
Lose
job.
the job.
That is what I wanted you to realize. So you may lose the job. So being an agilist, you need to remember all these all these what values. Okay, you need to remember all this context. how you are working, for whom you are working, and what to do, what not to do. And that's the reason we have something to which we call it as a value. So we are defining, remembering the value system all the time. And for that very reason, every single time when you start your day in this in some of the companies, you are always reminded with this 12 principle and values. In some of the companies, those are, I remember that a couple of organization I know that they start their work the moment they gather in the office. They have a defined time. They start their work with the prayers. Okay, I know some of the organizations. Okay, good organizations in India at least. Okay, I know them. But at the same time, I know some of the company who remind each other before starting of the day with the four values and 12 principle. Why? Because they want you to remember that what should be your objective, and that sets up the context. And because of this practice only, we go ahead and we start our day or this track with the code of honor as a part of revision. So are you getting why we revise quickly our code of honor every single time we meet
Yeah.
as a part of ritual now? Yeah,
Mhm.
because we
Yes.
want to be very much aligned with what Agile Manifesto says. And we are not just taking your training, we are considering them as a part of project. But at the same time, many organization understand and expect you to remember these four values and 12 principles. And that's the reason when they hire agilist, when they hire a scrum master or anyone who is agilist, uh, they don't even bother to repeat it every single time, because they may believe that it can waste my time or something like that. And that is very reason few of the ceremonies they skip, which is not ethical, which is not recommended by Agile. When I am talking about ceremonies, uh, you will find more and more scrum master changing their job, because they are not more aligned with the Agile values and principles. Are you with me so far, everyone? Are you getting me
Yes.
what exactly
Yes.
I'm
Yes, sir.
trying to
Yes.
convey? Yeah. So, you as a Scrum Master, it is your value system where you will encourage, emphasize that all the Agile practices get implemented. Okay. With this note, let me go back and bring the next slide for you. And this is the time when we are going to introduce you about the Scrum role. What is Scrum, first of all? When I gave you the example, uh, I was telling you last week, that Scrum is the subset of Agile, and Scrum is the one of the framework. Do you remember that? When I was just emphasizing various framework, I talked about extreme programming, pair programming, Kanban, Scrum. Do you all remember these names I had
Yes.
taken in the past?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So, uh, in Agile, when you embrace one framework, which is called as the Scrum framework, and in a layman example, I was giving you the example of the long, tall building, and one have to reach to the top floor, and for that to reach to the top floor, you had multiple options. Okay, either you can go by elevator, escalator, or you will be picked up by the small carts, or you can walk down, you can go by steps, and also you had multiple options. These options are called as a framework, a method to deliver a project, a method to deliver a project. And that is what is called as a framework. Likewise, a method to deliver, a method to reach out to the top floor, or option to reach out to the top floor is the framework. Likewise, in the Scrum, we have Scrum as a part of framework. That is the option to deliver to the what do you call deliver to the software. And in Scrum, there are multiple roles that you need to understand. So, and the entire team is called as what? What do you read here?
Scrum team.
Scrum team.
Something.
And inside Scrum team, there are three important roles. What is the very first one? Who is the mediator between you and customer? You as
Product
a
owner.
Product
Yeah,
owner.
this is product owner. And there is one who facilitate the entire team is called as what?
Scrum
Scrum
Master.
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 Scrum Master. And who will create actually on the ground the entire project? It's called as what?
Development team.
Development.
Development team.
Development team. The moment the word development I used to hear, what I used to get in my mind, okay, when I say development team or development work, it means the team of the people who code. How many of you still get the same, thought process in your mind? When I say
So
development team, it means that they code. So how many of you still think that this development team must be the group of the coder? Do you also understand that? Yes, no?
Yes.
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 Uh,
But the reality is no. Okay. Development team does not only consist of coders. It it is the name just called as development team inside the Scrum team. Development team is the group of coder, tester, architect, business analyst, and every single person who contribute into the project are called as development team. So development team does not mean only the coder. Is it clear to everyone now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So someone is trying to say something while I was explaining.
no, I was actually trying to say the same. Like I was asking,
Okay.
when I was, yeah, I was just also thinking like why it is only development team, why it's not written technical team. So that's I'm just
Okay, okay. So
yeah.
that's what, because the moment we hear the word development, the mind process in the similar manner. Okay, why development? Why not other team member? Why not the group of them? So no, this
Right,
is the
because
terminology.
there is architect also, they also played
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
testers also
So
played a very
together, this entire team is focused toward the development of a software. That's the reason they are called as development team, not any other specific team. Okay, and this is about the Scrum has defined it. Okay,
Mhm.
got
Okay.
it. But
Okay.
remember that who all are the contributors inside this team are
Okay.
the part of development team. Okay, so next time when someone say that, okay, development team, you come here, listen to us. Okay, it doesn't mean that only coder will go ahead. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome. So I want someone to read the product owner, a quick one-liner that defines what they do.
Manage the product backlog, optimize values of the product.
Yeah. So when I say product backlog, what comes in your mind? Anyone can share.
The amount of work to be done.
Mm-hmm. What else? Amount of work to be done. That's right. What else? Anyone can uh, tell
So
me
it's
in
a
a
product backlog means that like total requirement amount of requirement like user stories, how many user
yeah.
stories
So
under the epics comes.
wait. Who gave me the answer?
Me,
This one.
Titash.
Okay. Shimsha. Who was the
Titash.
No.
Thetas. Okay, so Thetas, I know that you have the knowledge, but I want you to use not those words which I have not covered because others may get confused. So with the
Okay.
language, whatever we have used so far, using that so that okay, no one will wonder, okay,
It's
from
a
where
it's
she
a it's a amount, it's a total amount total number of requirements
exactly. That's
or user
absolutely
story. Like can I use user stories? No.
no,
Like
no, because we have not covered it yet. Okay.
okay.
So that
Okay.
may confuse others. So thank you so much, but still you are just knowing the exact what it is. So I'm like
So I
impressed
did
with
some QA
clarity.
training, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
only I
No, no,
know.
I'm aware many people are like that, but I just want to take everyone together. That's the reason this thing. Yeah, Monica has some question.
Yeah, can you, sir, please repeat that product backlog? Sorry, it's not, I didn't
Yeah.
catch.
Yeah. So who can go more simpler? Yeah, we are just working with each other. I have not yet explained, Monica, what is product backlog. So I'm
Okay.
Sir,
bringing it out through
sir,
questions. Yeah.
can I say, I
Yeah, yeah.
wanted to
Please
try.
attend. Please attend. Yeah, yeah.
Sir, breaking into smaller items,
Mm-hmm. Breaking
act
into
of
smaller time.
act of breaking down into precise items. I just wanted to
Okay.
say that. Yeah.
Okay. You are right till one extent. Uh, it's not act, but it's actually broken down stuff. But what you are breaking? That is my question.
Um,
The
As
requirements.
Requirement.
yeah, the work.
Exactly. The work, the requirement,
Yeah,
the large
yeah,
requirement. So,
yeah.
Monica, for you, what everyone has said is right. A large requirement is broken down into the smaller, definable, viable, and feasible and sustainable work that is called as product backlog. So, again, going back more deeper in a layman term, a long project, a long requirement broken down into the doable work activities, more thinner, more sleeker, more easier, that is called as the product backlog. So
Backlog.
what happens exactly?
Gaurav, uh,
Yeah.
sorry to interrupt. Like as a like single word, can we say that like a product backlog is like a roadmap?
Yeah, roadmap will be more of the plan. Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, it comes with the various milestone. So we have this terminology, roadmap, where you get to see that what all things we are going to deliver in this roadmap. So first bunch will take these and these and these modules and functionality. So likewise, so yeah, so that will become the product roadmap. So for you to understand product backlog is what product backlog is a slickiest what she was telling, Titus was telling was right. So what happens that your large requirement cut down into the small pieces. Even your large we call large path or large destination gets broken down into the smaller milestone. Even every milestone will be broken down further to various kilometers. So in a nutshell, when I'll be going to the next slide, I'll be defining you more in detail. But for now, to understand you, imagine a large requirement is a big bread loaf. Can you consume them all at once?
No.
No.
No,
No. What you will do then first?
we will
Break
cut
in parts.
it down in
You
slices.
slice.
Yeah.
Okay. Imagine that bread loaf will have multiple tutti fruities and more interesting and more delicious, and it is coming up with the good aroma, and you have kept this entire loaf, and in front of a child you are cutting them up. Which one he will pick if he gets to see all the slices, and some of the slices are having more tutti frutti, and it is bringing a aroma from those slices. Which one he will pick the most?
The more tutti frutti.
With more tutti frutti, because that attracts him. Likewise, the large requirement broken down into the smaller, doable work, the customer will pick with the more tutti frutti, means which is more highest important for him, which understand the highest value for him, which takes more importance, priority, weightage for him, for his users. He will pick that up and will ask you, can you this module integrate, design, and create for me and deliver back very soon? And you say yes, of course. And then you prioritize that at first to serve in customer's plate. With me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
this bread loaf, now you won't be keeping it just in a horizontal manner. You will keep it stacked later. Okay, tomorrow I need to serve again. Okay, we will go more deeper with this example, how product backlog will look like. The things, the requirement which is yet to be served to the customer will be called as a product backlog. With me so far? Yes.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Yes.
that has been optimized, prioritized by you. Yeah. Anyone wanted to say something further? No, Monica, did you get your answer for now? Product
Yes, sir.
backlog?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Thank
awesome.
you.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you. So I want one of you to read this one for me, please.
Manages the
I do
Scrum,
this.
Mm-hmm.
removes impediments.
Yeah. So the entire Scrum process will be managed by your Scrum Master, removes the impediment, means what? Removes any backlog. Okay. Sorry, removes any blockers that is preventing your work. Okay. So that will be called as removing the impediment. So any blocker item that should go away from you, that is hindering you from doing your work. And development team, can someone read this for me?
Manages
Manages
itself,
itself,
creates
creates
run
run
increments.
increments.
Yeah. So this development team, it will not be managed by anyone else. Who will manage them?
Itself.
Yeah,
No.
they themselves,
The development, yeah.
the development team. And their target is to finish the work, move it towards the done, because no more it is in to do. They will think of do. So their focus should be that from to do, they will bring in the progress, and finally they complete the work and they will move it to the done. Where they will
Done.
move? Done.
Done.
Okay. Nice. Thank you so much for understanding till here. Now, then for the next part, on the next slide, we are going more deeper into Scrum role. I would like to invite Prerna to take this slide. So, Prerna, if you can take this slide, please.
Yes, Gaurav. Give me a second.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, from this slide, right, Gaurav? Hello?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm just taking my earphones. Yes. So we have been learning about Agile Manifesto, Agile values in detail. And now let us understand the role of each and every individual or stakeholder in this Agile process. Okay. So right now, till now, you must have heard about all the names and, who is what, and in between, like product owners, Scrum Master. But now let us understand what are their rules, what they actually do, what is their responsibility, and in all, uh, what is the expectations from them in this entire setup. Okay. So first of all, as you can see, I mean, it's a very, I would say, interesting uh, image that we have for product owner. Everybody can see the screen, right? Can you see the, I mean, I don't know, I should be calling angry young man or something like that, in a black shadow type of person standing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
So that is our product owner. Okay. So
Mhm.
can someone read out the 4 points mentioned for product owner, please?
Convey the,
Conveys,
go ahead.
yeah, conveys the vision of the stakeholders to the team, can alter the scope, responsible for the return of investment. That is why they occupy an authoritative position in the firm, not only with the team, but also communicates with the stakeholders about progress and problems.
Yes, thank you so much for reading it out. So what it says is, first of all, product owner conveys the vision of the stakeholders to the team. Okay. Now let me ask you a very simple question which is relevant here. What do we understand by stakeholder? Anybody? What is a
Customers,
stakeholder? Okay.
customers
And
or users.
okay.
When
Yes,
It's
they
a
go on.
choice. It's a different people choices that whoever want to put their effort in the project.
I'm really sorry, but your voice is a little low for me. Can you please speak a little louder? Yeah.
I said
I think. Mhm.
it's a like different people requirement of in a one project.
Okay.
Of
So different
requirement.
people in one project, you're saying. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Others,
Um,
please. Yeah. Please,
the
Basically,
please speak
vendors,
up.
basically, okay, go ahead.
Okay. Stakeholders are project team members or the customer whom the project is done for.
Okay. Yes. And so,
And
guys, I can see like 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Wait, give me a second. Around 20 people on mute. So first of all, let me repeat this, or let me emphasize this. This is an interactive session, and we love when everybody speaks up and get engaged in the session. So please unmute and speak up. And it's a very open-ended question. So I want to know your views, because it is a very important topic. You may not realize, but we have an entire session, or a lot of time dedicated for stakeholders management in coming future. So yes, please share your ideas. It's quite important. That's why I'm emphasizing it so much. So yes, till now you all are getting there. You all are sharing, which is on the right path. But yes, anybody wants to add more to this? What
Yeah,
is
It's
the
like
stake?
investors,
we can say like who
customers,
invests the
investors.
money without
Sorry.
who is investing the whole money. Without the money, that project can't run.
Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely. Yes. Yes.
It's like investors, employees, customers. It could be any group of
Yes.
people that's invested in a company.
Yes. Very close. And anybody wants to add to this?
So
I
it's
think you are one thing mute. I mean, why is that so? No, please unmute. I mean, I can see so many people on mute, guys. I mean, is it too late out there? How it is? Yeah. Feel free. So
Yeah, whoever has direct or indirect interest in the project are all, stakeholders.
Yeah,
yes.
whoever interested in the business.
So stakeholders are the client, or and also the like product owner, developer, all who are involved in the project and affected by the project. They are the stakeholders.
Okay, guys. So first of all, thank you so much. You have all been very proactive. So and still, anybody wants to still add to this? Yes. So I'll just repeat what all answers we have got till now. So we have got customers, investors, or I would say buyers, or somebody said, uh, people who have put in money, and what all we got? And yeah, repeat: investors, buyers, people who have put money, and
users.
Employees.
Business owner.
who said NGOs? Can you please repeat? NGOs? Yeah. Why? Can you just elaborate why? What is your thinking behind saying NGOs, please?
I said employees.
Okay, okay. Somebody said employees. I heard NGOs. Was I wrong? Okay, employees. Let's go ahead with employees. Yes, and I actually, to be very honest, you guys are very, very close. Like almost to what is the perfect answer. But yes, employees, customers, investors, owners, yes,
Clients.
clients, and customers goes hand in hand. Yes,
Project manager, project sponsor.
Suppliers.
yes, project manager, product owner, yes, 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 absolutely.
It could
Investors,
Decision making people from the organization side and the
organization
business
also.
side.
Sorry,
Maybe
can you be louder?
project team
Prerna,
member.
Project team members, okay.
It could be a group or the organization also who is involved in the decision making.
Wow. Wow.
Shareholder.
Yes, yes, go ahead. Yeah, I'm just giving you like 30 seconds and I'll give you a very simple statement. Yeah, go ahead. I really like the sentence, people who are involved in the decision making. Yes.
The person who prioritize the task.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much. And second thing, you all are right. Okay. All are absolutely right. But there is one statement which we generally share. which clarifies this concept that stakeholder is a person or a group of people or an association or organization who has a stake in your project. When I say stake, that means who has an interest in your project. Make sense? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yes.
so as per this definition, everyone involved. So as per this statement, everyone involved, like customers, your stakeholders, employees, and then some things which you did not mention were. So the thing which I was actually looking for, and I really got very interesting answers, guys. First of all, kudos to your thought process or your thinking caps. Absolutely. So you use the word investment. So yes, investment in not only the business or on the money front, but investment in the entire project. Okay, so they can be owners, they can be vendors, they can be senior manager, senior management people, there can be even NGOs. Okay, so that's why I was kind of checking with you that somebody says NGOs. And so then how NGOs or vendors or other companies are stakeholders? So see, every business has a additional, I would say, segment or additional responsibilities called CSR, that is called as socio-economic responsibility. So sorry, corporate CSR, corporate social responsibility. So that means as a profit making business, as a corporate business, as a corporate entity, sorry, you have to donate or you have to contribute towards society. It can be in any form. You can donate monetarily, you can support education, you can help underprivileged or whatever, right? So in such scenarios, when a company or an organization make profits, they are in a better position to help such entities, right? When you have money, then only you will donate, right? If you are not making good money yourself, you will not have the thought of donation, right? Makes sense? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
in short, when a business or a company makes money, makes profit, everybody associated with that company or that project, they become the stakeholder. So you all were absolutely right by saying uh, clients, sorry, clients or buyers or owners, everybody. So in short, the answer is everyone who is involved in the project, directly or indirectly, are a stakeholder. And I have been emphasizing this problem, so this point so much, because it's one of the famous interview questions as well, that who is a stakeholder, or how do you manage stakeholders. So stakeholder management we will learn in detail later, but I just wanted to ensure that you kind of get this concept cleared and understand when we speak the term stakeholder, it is a very broader term. Okay, so now imagine, convey the vision of the stakeholder to the team. That means what all expectation all these entities have. That means what is the interest or what is the aim or vision of all these stakeholders that project owner conveys to the team. That means, see, first of all, I am not saying NGOs will come and say, okay, please make profits just so we can get funds or something like that. But then in short, like customers vision would be, okay, we would require a quick delivery within timelines and within our budget. Vendors, by the way, vendors, let me tell you what is a vendor. Vendor means another company who works in your organization. Who works means either they can send their resources or their employees to work as in your project, so they are called vendor team, or they can send softwares, or they can send hardware. Like for example, when I was working with Accenture, we had a TCS or Infosys employees working in our projects, like, in Accenture project. So for us, they were vendors. Do you get this idea? Yes,
Yes.
no? Yes. So that
Yes.
simply means so any other company or organization resources. It can be human, it can be software, hardware, sometimes even buy servers for other companies. You buy some many other things. So those are called vendors. So they are also your stakeholders. Okay. So I think I've given enough or rather good amount of time on this concept, which is very important. So whenever we use this term, be mindful of it. Okay, so it's not only one or two people, it's a whole lot of I would say entities which are interested. So yes, your company's owner along with your senior management or leadership, they are also your stakeholder. Okay, so imagine this is so important. So as a product owner, you have connections or you connect with almost everyone. Second point is can alter the scope. By the way, this is a very critical and important role or responsibility. First of all, scope alteration is very, very critical. What do we understand by scope alteration? That means what all work we have. Sorry, please don't mind my throat. So what all work we have that can be updated, that can be changed, that can be altered. Okay, so that is simply done, generally done by the request of the customer. But along with customer, even product owner also has a say in this, that they can change or alter scope. Like this means what? If a customer is asking for some functionality per se, just for an example, and if that functionality is something that can affect in higher budgets, or that is something that we cannot develop within the given timelines, or it would require some more time. So in that scenarios, Scrum Master can initiate. By the way, when I say alter the scope, that doesn't mean that he would straight away say, no, we can't do it, or it's not doable. No, he or she will have a formal meeting or discussion with the customer stating it's okay, this is not doable, or this is doable, or but basically he or she or product owner has the I would say capacity and authority to do this. Others in the team except product owner cannot do this except the client, right? So always remember this. Third point is responsible for the return on investment. That is why they occupy an authoritative position in the firm. I just said authority. So ROI means return on investment. That simply means if we are putting in so much effort in one of the projects, we need to ensure that we are getting profits out of it, right? See,
Yes.
ultimately, organizations or business is a profit making entity. They are not here for charity. So they to run smoothly, they need to ensure that they make profits. They are that they sustain in the long term in the market. So in short, product owner kind of ensures that whatever work or projects we are doing, we are undertaking, those are making profits. Okay. So how they would make profit? So we need to ensure that we complete our work within timelines, within given resources, within given budget. So all these things, if we control, then the project would run smoothly. So this is one of the very important, I would say, responsibility of the product owner. Second, the last point is yes. So see again the stakeholder. That's why we had such a good discussion on this stakeholder concept. So product owner not only communicates with the team, but he communicates with the all the stakeholders about the progress and problems. So basically he's like a bridge. Okay, he's like a bridge among all the stakeholders, which connects everyone, and which who provides all the updates, good or bad. Like if there is a progress, if there is something good, then he will communicate that. In case there's any issue, if we foresee a problem that okay, this functionality is not doable, or the customer is very demanding, they have been asking for too much in the given budget, so anything that needs to be addressed, he or she will share that. Make sense? Any doubts? See, this is a very important role. That's why we've given so much time to this. So yeah, any doubt in this role, guys? Yes, no?
No.
No.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah. Can we move to Scrum Master? There are only 3 points. Can you please read it out for me? 3 different people, please.
Does all that lead them towards their sprint goal? Next person, please.
Enforce to organize Scrum ceremonies and processes.
Okay. Last.
To commit
To come.
goals and deadlines on behalf of the team.
Absolutely. Now, first and foremost point is to kind of remove all the impediments and hindrances to achieve the goal. Now, let me be very clear with you. I think in the last session, I had given example of who is a Scrum Master and who is a product owner, right? I had given example of, did I or did I not in this session? Yes. So we all know that product owner is our school principal and Scrum Master is a class teacher. So same principle, Scrum Master works daily very closely with entire team. They are aware of who is working on what or what problems they are facing, so they know. So that's why they are the first. They means he or she is the first person who works for removal of any obstacle that the team has. Okay. Second point is enforce to organize Scrum ceremonies and processes. So yes, we have in detail Scrum ceremonies, starting with planning ceremonies and how the execution goes, how the Scrum is planned, and whatever, review, retrospective, all these ceremonies are there. So all the ceremony planning and execution, this major responsibility lies on the shoulders of
Scrum
Scrum
Master.
Master. Okay. Always remember this. So he is the one who plans, who send invites, who he's the one who ensures that the conference room is available, or if the team is geographically at different locations, then yes, the online Zoom link is available. So this all things might sound simple and small, but this is a very important task that which is done by him. And last is to commit to goals and deadlines on behalf of the team. Yes. So basically, other stakeholders or product owner won't go to each team member and ask for the status, right? Because the team is busy and they also are not aware about who is working on what. So he is the bridge. So product owner might or might not might product owner comes and checks with him that okay, how is the speed of the execution? How are we on timelines? Are we completing work and things like that? So that is why they are a kind of the connecting dot between the product owner and the team. Okay, so this is the responsibility of Scrum Master. He or she is the person who works very closely with the team, who is also closely connected with the product owner as well. Okay. Any doubts in these responsibilities? Yes, no?
No.
No.
Okay. Considering this no for everyone. Thank you. And the next role is Scrum teams. Yeah. Can someone read it out, please?
Does all
Okay,
that
let's go
lead
one by one. Yeah.
their
Yeah.
sprint goal?
Okay. Does all that lead them towards a sprint goal? That means they are executing, they are delivering. Like, for example, if we in their team, the team is called as development team or Scrum team generally, but this team will have everyone. It doesn't mean if it is called as development team, that means it will only have developers. No. So the Scrum team has developers, business analysts, testers, designers, architects, network security personnel, anyone or everyone who is required for the development. Okay, so their primary goal is to work towards the sprint goal. That means towards completion of the functionality. Yes. Next point.
Work with the Scrum Master to prioritize the items from the product backlog in the sprint planning.
Absolutely right. So Scrum team works with Scrum Master to prioritize. Prioritize means, by the way, everybody is aware of product backlog, right? Gaurav
Yes.
had given a very
Yes.
fantabulous example and in detail understanding. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So So as a team, they work closely with Scrum Master to prioritize. That means, see, because ultimately they are the people who are doing the development, right? So they should be the one to decide, okay, this is a simpler task, we can do it quickly. This is a difficult task, we can take it later, or these are the connecting or interlinked tasks, we can do this together. So the priority comes after discussing with them. Okay, next point.
Not
Third
Scrum
point.
Master organizes them. It is self-organized.
Yes. So basically, this team is so well equipped. They are so skilled, experienced, and dedicated, and I would say motivated, that you don't have to go and tell them to work on this or do this. They themselves work, pick up their own work, and get started. So they are highly motivated and they are self-organized. Self-organized means, see how we have to manage babies and toddlers. We have to be always very careful, doing micromanagement, and ensuring what they're eating, what they're putting in their mouth, where they are going or getting stuck or falling. Whereas when they become little like teenagers or stuff like that, we don't go after them like that. If they are on their own, they can work on their own, eat on their own, travel on their own. So same way, this team is self-organized. We don't have to do micromanagement on them. Yes. Next point, please.
Need to attend every stand-up and other ceremonies.
Yes. So this team has to be present in every stand-up meeting and every ceremony. So every ceremonies. Yeah, guys, please go on mute. Yeah. Yeah, there is some background noise. Yeah. Thank you. So we have to ensure that this team needs to be present in every daily stand-up meetings, every review, retrospective planning, every meeting that is being conducted. Yes. Next point, please.
They have
They
to
have to
participate in
participate
all the
in
meetings
all the
despite
meetings.
their nature and have to ensure that all the findings of the meetings are getting practically addressed in the project.
Yes. So first of all, this team needs to be present in all the meetings. And second, not only present, they need to ensure that whatever MOM means meetings of the meeting, that means the outcome of the meeting, about the discussion, what has been decided, what points have been raised or highlighted, those all which needs to be implemented in the projects, they need to be done. They need to be implemented. So it's not only that you're just attending the meeting for the sake of it. No, you as a team will be addressing and implementing all the findings or updates or any things, any, I would say, functionality changes or any feedback that we receive in the team, that needs to be addressed or updated in your work. So, see, ultimately, Scrum team is like the grassroots people who actually work on the project on daily basis. They are the developers, they are the testers, they are the implementators. So their work is also equally important. All these parties like Scrum Master, product owner, and Scrum team, they are all, I would say, equally important. Unless one is not active, others won't function properly, right? So this is a teamwork and everybody's contribution is extremely valuable. Yeah. So any doubt about Scrum team's role or Scrum team responsibility here? Anybody? Yes, now you can unmute and speak up, please.
No doubts.
Yes.
No doubts. No.
No doubts.
Okay, thank you so much.
No
Yeah, go
doubts.
move to the next slide, please. Yes.
Prerna, I have a question. I know, as you said, that Scrum team is different and the stakeholder or product owner is different. But is it possible that the Scrum team, whoever is in the Scrum team, they can be like stakeholders?
Okay, let me just clarify your first statement. I didn't see Scrum team is different and the stakeholder is different. I made a very simple statement stating everybody who has a stake or interest in the
Yeah,
project, they are the
they are the
stakeholders. So
stakeholders.
in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
scenario, yeah, so in this scenario, even your team members are your stakeholders. Why? Because if your project makes profit,
if your project does well, then the some amount of profits will also go as incentives or hikes to the team also, right?
Yes.
So even the team members are one of your stakeholders, though you are not that much answerable to them like your senior management or any third parties or vendors, but yes, they are also your stakeholders. Yeah. Does this answer your question?
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. So now let us understand stakeholders in further more details. I think we have discussed, in a very detailed manner. Let's have a recap of this. So we'll go line by line. Someone can read one line and I can explain that. Yeah, go ahead.
The stakeholder has
Stakeholders.
to keep a healthy relationship with the product owner in order to share every detail regarding his project.
Make sense? So
Yes.
basically they are saying that all the stakeholders needs to have a very good rapport with the product owner, because he or she is the one who will share all the updates. So it's good to have no issues, or it's really nice to have a direct and positive connection with him or her. Okay. So you have to be very, I would say, practically approachable and professionally aligned. I won't say friendly because we are working in a professional environment. So yes, we have to be approachable to the product owner, and you have to have a courteous relationship with them. Yes. Next point.
The stakeholders is responsible for conveying his wishes and consent to the product owner, or else the product owner would not be responsible for his project quality and time duration.
Yes. So what it says is, yes. So what it says is, see, ultimately it's the stakeholders' response. So it's like they have to share their expectations or ideas or views. Okay. See, product owner is not a magician, okay, or he's not a mind reader. He or she needs to understand what the stakeholders are asking, or what they are expecting. So it's basically stakeholders responsibility to communicate. Like, see, NGOs needs to come forward and request them for funds, or ask them that, okay, we need to build more buildings for for increasing a capacity in orphanage, or we need to have more school supplies for the kids, underprivileged kids, or some other, or maybe vendors might come and say that we need to increase the pricing on our resources, so we would require more funds, or whatever, it can be. Or maybe your simply senior leadership or your organization will say that, okay, we need to do expansion in the market, so we would require more funds coming in. So let us have more business coming in. Let us ensure that this client provides her more business by giving them good quality work. So these are some of the expectations from the stakeholders which needs to be communicated, right? So all the stakeholders are responsible for sharing their ideas, expectations, or whatever thoughts to the product owner. Make sense? Yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Next point, please. Third point.
The stakeholder has to provide regular input to queries from product owner.
Yes. So it's not only that the product owner will share update, but even in case if there are some doubts or there are some things the product owner would like to know from stakeholders, it is their duty also to answer them promptly. Like, for example, if a stakeholder is saying that, okay, we need to have more business from the customer, and we need to expand, then product owner might ask that, what kind of further work you are expecting, or do you have any other idea about what kind of projects they might be interested in. So all that information also. So it's a two-way channel, right? Like we say, it's a dialogue. It's not a monologue that one person speaks and other listens. It's a two-way conversation. So stakeholders are also in a capacity to ask questions and queries to product owner, as well as product owner will also raise doubts and concerns and ask questions to them which needs to be addressed. So they both have to be in a proper communication. Yeah. Next point, please. Fourth point.
Prioritizing the work effectively with the product owner is another job that the stakeholder has to do to ensure his project development.
Yes. So you have to prioritize your work effectively. That means you have to give your priority. Like as a now considering customer as a stakeholder, he or she has to give their priority. Like, okay, please complete this whatever this functionality fast. Like, if we consider a particular website, then please complete the homepage at first. We need to have a look at that. We need to showcase that to our senior management. A customer would say that, or please complete this if it is a banking application, then please complete this login page and home page, and we need to log in as a customer and see how the home page and what is the functionality provided on the home page looks, a fund transfer or account or adding an account, creating an FD, taking a loan, applying for a credit card. So basic functionality that we have, or generate a statement or view a statement. So all these things needs to be seen on the in the after login homepage. So what is that they are expecting? What is their priority? How and when they want the delivery, that needs to be communicated to the project manager as well by the stakeholders. Yeah. Last point.
Keep taking updates or keep giving updates regarding any change in the plans.
Yes. So basically, if there is any change, any updates, any I would say further addition or deletion or anything, I would change is the right word, that needs to be communicated. See, first of all, as a stakeholders, every party is scattered. They're not at one location. Somebody physically also, and even work wise also. Everybody's working at their own offices, at their own space. So the communication plays very important role. So you can have your regular meetings with them or daily connects or whatever. At least you can send on mail, or you can call in for a meeting. So bottom line is, whatever change or updation that is happening, that needs to be communicated throughout. Make sense? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm glad that we had the in detail discussion about stakeholders. So I think this was comparatively easier for all of you. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm accepting few yeses as a yes from everyone. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, Gaurav, we can move to next slide, please. I know we are towards end, but let us just check if we could complete one or two more slides. Yeah. Yeah, Gaurav, we can go to next slide. Yes. So this is a very, very interesting and in detail topic, but let me just give you a brief understanding of this. Okay, right now we were kind of discussing about Scrum team has to be present in Scrum events, or they have to be available about for every event, or Scrum master needs to conduct events, or then we just had one liners about their roles. So this is in detail we'll learn. So left hand side we can see product backlog, which Gaurav has beautifully explained some time back. So we have this product backlog. From that, a subset, a part of it comes it as we take out, it is called as sprint backlog. So from that bigger requirement list or entire requirement list, we take out some of the work that is called as sprint backlog, and that is used, or that is the I would say content for a sprint planning. So that is what we discuss in a sprint planning. And then from then, how do we implement that? So first of all, we have daily Scrum. Okay. No, first of all, we kind of decide on the sprint, I would say timing. Timing means duration. So a sprint is basically a time duration of execution of work. So it can be as short as 1 week, that means 5 working days, or it can be at maximum as generally as per the market norms or industry norms, like 4 weeks is the standard one. So in my experience, even in my current organization, we have a sprint of 2 weeks, that is 10 working days. So yes, for that 1 to 4 weeks, any particular time duration, we can have daily meetings. We just discussed that we have daily Scrum meetings every day within Scrum team and Scrum Master. So that is again one of your Scrum events. And then we have your sprint review. So whatever work we complete, that needs to be showcased, that needs to be highlighted or presented to the customer. That time your customer and other stakeholders can also join with your customer being the mandatory ones, because you're kind of delivering or presenting them that whatever you have completed. And last but not the least, you deliver the potentially shippable product to the customer. Potentially shippable product means potentially working product, working functionality that the customer had asked that you are planning to deliver. And in that sprint retrospective, as the word suggests, you as a team, all of you sit and you kind of, ponder upon what you could have done better, what mistakes you had done as a team, what are the achievements from this sprint, what all work you had done, what you could have done better, things like that. So this is a glimpse, guys. We will learn this in tomorrow's session in detail. But right now, while learning about other topics, we have touched base upon almost all of them. Like, we know what is a sprint, we know what is a product backlog, we will understand in detail what is a daily Scrum, what are the questions asked during the daily Scrum, who conducts it, where do we take it. So it is very, very interesting. And by the way, most important is it is very practical. Like tomorrow you will go in any organization, you will see people working in on this methodology, and it is really very I would say effective. So I know we are 3 minutes overrun. So yes, thank you so much for your patience and your interaction. Winding up for now, over to you, Gaurav. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Prerna, for taking this up till here. Monica, do you have a still question? I see your hand is raised. Okay, is it from past?
No, yeah, it is. Sorry. Thank you.
Not a problem. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone, for showing up and sitting till the last. And it's time for a quick attendance. How we are going to take attendance before we jump onto the attendance? A quick question to Naga and Tirth, being it day one, being it your first day. So how did you feel? Means, were you able to understand, connect, relate? Naga, what do you feel like saying?
Hey, hi. I felt it's really a nice session, interactive, and I really understood everything. And it's glad that I could ask some questions if I don't understand.
Yeah.
I really like this session. I'm really happy that I can learn something from your experience, or how you guys so experienced in helping us to learn something from that.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Naga. I'm glad that you were able to understand. Let me hear from Tirth as well. Tirth, what do you feel like saying, being it your day one?
So it was really nice to be here. For me, everything is new. So whatever I'm grasping in this lectures is a plus plus for me. And yeah, looking forward. For me, theory is little difficult. I get lost sometimes.
So you
But
could not understand anything? Is that what you mean to say, or what do
no,
you
no,
feel?
no, no. I got everything, but for me to understand in once, it takes time for in
Okay,
theoretical
but
subjects.
did
But
you understand whatever we taught today? Did you understand?
yeah,
Yes
yeah,
or no?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay,
made
that was my
notes and
question.
everything. So yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Now it's time for the quick attendance. How do we take the attendance? Everyone knows that. And for that, you need to go where? You need to go to WhatsApp group. Okay. And in WhatsApp group, what exactly you do into the actual group? Let me bring that group in front of you. And what you need to do is that write down your name. Like someone already started doing that, I believe. I'm sharing my screen too, and that I'm expecting from you to do this thing. So write your name first, and after writing your name, you are going to type one word. What do you feel like saying? Was it relatable, connected? You could understand it, did not understand, whatever you feel like saying. You don't have to tell what did you learn. You have to just tell what do you feel like saying other than what did you learn. Okay, is it clear? First your name, then like Vincia has already written. So let's read what she says. Okay. Vincia put her name. Session was in a great detail. She connected with that. Likewise, whatever comes in your mind, go ahead and type in. Okay, and I'm going to just write in a different paper somewhere else your name, and your attendance will be marked accordingly. All right, everyone, and we'll talk to you again soon tomorrow. And till then, go prepared. Wait for the recording until it gets updated. By now, you know that. When your recording you can receive. Can someone tell what is the recording time you need to wait for?
48
Maximum?
hours.
48 hours. Yeah. Please do not ask before that. So thank you so much for knowing that. And we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much. And I'm
Bye.
going to do that.
Thank
as
you.
Bye.